Had my flatmates at the time not seen something that was wrong, it would be a totally different story, and I might not actually be here today. So it was when I was 19, had a few drinks with a few friends a night before. Thought I was a little bit hungover the next day. Throughout the day I vaguely remember thinking, something a little bit wrong here, I don't feel right at all. Couldn't eat anything, I could barely drink anything. So when it gets a little bit hazy, I had no idea of any of the symptoms. That's why I confused it for a hangover, I think. I didn't find out until a later date that my flatmates had walked into my room just to check if I was okay. They'd found me passed out on the floor, so they called 999 as you would do. I was immediately blue lighted to A&E in Portsmouth. Someone thought I was a little bit too drunk, so they put me on a drip. And then a consultant came over and saw something was very wrong. That my brain was expanding inside my skull, which I later found out was one of the final stages in your life. Contracted pneumonia in my lungs. They said your chances of recovery to a normal state are extremely slim. It feels like the term almost fever dream. It's like sometimes it doesn't feel real that it happened. I spent longer in a hospital than I did my own halls in my first year. A lot of people told me that I would have to prepare for the worst, that I might not ever be the same person again. Prior to being admitted with meningitis, I was a very keen cricketer. In cricket, you're tracking a ball from 22 yards away and hitting it with a stick of wood. I might be coming at 60 or 70 miles an hour. And it wasn't until I tried playing again afterwards that I tried to maybe mistakenly go back to the same standard. And I'd see a ball in a bowler's hand. The next time I'd be able to track the ball, it would be either hitting me or at my feet. For me, mostly it was, I think, mostly from the brain injury itself and the effects of meningitis, was a bit of hand-eye coordination issues. So I've managed to adapt, and I've worked down a few standards to be able to luckily continue playing. I'd say you need to look out for each other. I had my life saved very luckily from having the effects of meningitis. It's important to get to grips with meningitis and the symptoms of it, because it might save your own life. But I think that, and then coupling with just looking out for your friends, just keeping an eye out and just making sure everyone's safe, I suppose.